But to be honest, if it's your friend, tell him, whatever you pay him to satisfy him is fine, but you have to bring it to makom שישמרו את זה. You cannot keep it now as a possession.
There's another part of She'elah. So let's say he gives it to you and he's happy with 50,000. Can you keep the million, or you have to give it to the shul or the kahal or the tzedakah?
The manuscript should count instead. We'll
sell it to them.
For money.
But who keeps the money?
You can give the money. אם אתה רוצה להיות אמיתי, אם אתה רוצה באמת להיות אמיתי, give it to כמו מגן דוד. One of these organizations, כתוב בגמרא.
No, this is the Syrian Kahal. Syria.
So give it to one of those organizations. Definitely. אני אסביר לך למה. The Gemara says whatever it is the Gazlan wants to do tshuva. There's no way you can find out who really he stole from. Yes. Says the Gemara, יעשה בהם צורכי רבים.
צורכי רבים.
If it's a צורכי רבים, find out something with the same community.
But צורכי רבים or keep it?
No, I'm saying צורכי רבים, it's not yours.
עם רבים.
And this is באמת מעשה. It's a real issue.
Yeah.
Here what it says.
No,
sorry. Open the parasha, last week's parasha second. We're going to spend some interesting time and.
I just have a quick question on this question.
אם אתה רוצה תחכה יום, אני אמצא לך, יש לזה תשובות.
Machloket between Ramban and Ramban place this is a kadosh where the Beit HaMikdash was, right?
Right.
But when we get a hint from the parasha where Yaakov says Zeh Makom Kadosh, that even without anything being there, it's a Makom Kadosh.
So the real answer is it's kadosh because the Akedah, because the revelation was there and the Akedah was there.
I understand. So I agree. So how does Ramban say that it's not kadosh anymore?
No, but it's not kadosh because of the future. It's kadosh because of the
past. Yes. I understand. But so now it should still be kadosh right now, even though there's no Beit HaMikdash. So how's there machloket?
Let's say me and you could have gone to this place where Yaakov slept before he became Beit HaMikdash. With respect, Yaakov meant I cannot speak there, I cannot sleep there.
But not the Kedusha we're talking about.
Correct.
Okay, it's a different level of Kedusha. Okay. It's a different level of Kedusha. Okay, got it.
We're going to focus today on stealing the trophy. Was she allowed? Why did she do it? Was she punished because of that or not? This is serious stuff.
Oh.
And as in general, I just want to say something to Sam. On Har Zion, when I was a kid, in the 60s, was Misrad HaDatot made like a special exhibition of a lot of interesting stuff that survived the Holocaust. So they're like 10 beautiful crowns from Europe. And then comes, does you see the name?
Me.
My family gave it to this singer, he proved it beyond the doubt. Now here's the question.
Look, he lent it to them.
No, he didn't lend it. So they got it, but the Germans took it and the Americans gave it back to Israel, and Israel figured, let's display. So the rule is, Zanikra, Yehush Milchama. The minute the war began and you fled from those cities, you gave up. פה חשוב מאוד לדעת באמת, מתי קיבל את זה. זאת אומרת, is it when the community abandoned, and then it's ייאוש, אתה מבין?
It's
ייאוש?
Okay, they left 30 years ago.
Okay, so
we have it today with all the artwork. There's law cases, one on the other. All the artwork that they stole. The question is, who belongs to it? And now it's going to go on forever. It's a law.
I'll show you what the Shuvah.
Saying is
Well, the courts don't rule exactly like that.
One of the biggest Geonim כתב תשובה על זה ואומר כך, he definitely doesn't belong to משרד הדתות. And the family of this guy gave up on it, but you must give it to a shul that you want. Because this was dedicated already to a shul.
The family could decide.
Correct. Mato,
That's good.
and they met, if you think about it, you understand why. The family gave it to a shul, okay? The ownership of the family on it is gone because of Yorush, but the Kedusha remains. There's no Kedusha on the manuscript of a Rishon.
Oh, it's indirect.
So, if you show you the Tshuva, this is called Mavaseh.
What happens if someone had their own Sefer Torah in the house and they didn't give it to a shul?
Correct. No, correct.
I guess the
No, the
son gave
question-
up on his house.
The question is, you find. You found in the old shul now in Syria is falling apart, you find the manuscript, yes? Definitely belongs to the shul, to this, to that. Then he cry Yehush Vadai. Yehush Vadai. This is a tshuva, show the tshuva, and he says, Vadai is a Yehush.
Here, when we give Torah to shul, we blend it.
נכון, תקשיב טוב.
I
No,
know they
Sam,
gave him a lend.
but that was also lending. But
was
the minute
also
there is a מלחמה, אתה לא
No,
שומע.
Yehush anyway, from the house of the shul.
זה גמרא זה ייאוש. The same tshuva exactly, you have the sefer of for Rabbi Yashim. It's the same tshuva from a different person. They identify the item and Rabbi Yashim said the Milchama is a Yehush. Not claim that they give it to the Kol Mevaseh you would like. It's clear tshuva, ברור מאוד, most likely יכול לקחת את זה. It'd be very nice if he can make money on it by selling it to an organization. Which is
Oh, of
community,
course,
right?
that's the buyer, the buyer's organization.
Yes.
The Sassoon Codex, right, for $38
Right.
million.
We'll go a second to the parasha.
You're going to compare this to Abraham and the breaking the.
No, this is a question. What you're saying, is a question. There is a big machloket in the Rishonim here. Everyone should say Baruch to
yeah.
Joseph, Baruch Hashem, the granddaughter, the name this morning.
Beautiful.
Joseph, I rarely see
When
on
did
the
you have-
face. Joseph was shining.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Just now?
No, Shabbat.
This past Shabbat?
Yeah.
Look a second at page 167. Take a Chumash. Go to 162 first. 162. But this is an interesting topic. Pay attention because it seems to be two opinions in the Rishonim. 162. But Yaakov is running away from his father, and the pasuk says in the bottom, pasuk Chav. This is Perek Lamed Aleph, pasuk Chav. ותגנוב רחל את הטרפים אשר לאביה. Straight forward. Look at the Rashi, please. ותגנוב רחל את הטרפים. Rashi is on the last line. It says Rashi להפריש את אביה מעבודת כוכבים. Rashi seems to say that if you see a fellow, give an example, using drugs or alcohol or avodah zarah or whatever,
You can steal
if
it.
you want to be a fish, now here's the point.
Is that, wait a minute, is that,
to make money? Rashi says that she's doing it to take the issue from the other fellow. It doesn't become yours in any way. The Rashbam at the same pasuk. The Rashbam says, you know why she did it? Because she was afraid that her father comes back, he would find out through the Trafim where is Yaakov. She's doing it to protect the family.
Oh, wow.
See,
No, Yaakov told them, I'm going back home.
no. This is when he's running. Look at the
This is
pasuk.
before they met.
Before they met.
That
Before
therapy
they
had a
met.
certain power.
Oh, Ganav
Before
It was a
Lev.
it was like a GPS. That therapy had a
This
GPS.
is exactly
That's
what
I
he's saying.
learned it.
This is what he's saying, that she is doing it. Why did the Rashbam choose not to say that she is? You can say there's a machloket here. There's a machloket here. Now let's go at the end, when Lavan comes and Lavan says, one of you stole it. Look a second.
but it's fascinating that they have that word Geneva twice in the same two.
Correct. Look at
Rashi's bothered. How could she steal? What is the concept of stealing?
It's exactly what bothers Rashi.
Is that
Rashi
considered
clearly,
considered stealing?
Stealing means when I take something that doesn't belong to me.
Doesn't belong to me.
Even for your benefit, I took it for your benefit.
She is not, but she is judging here that she was permitted to do it. Look at 164 by Yul Ari Aleph.
Did she break it, by the way?
Rabbi Prague,
In page 164, yes.
how would, if you go to a Seren HaDibrot, how do you translate the low tignov there when it's different from the low tignov of the word tignov here? Because I just happened to look that the Targum uses two different words for the word to steal, and the difference is there's the two words here are v'chasa, and in the Targum in Yitro is v'ganav.
Okay, so in Aseret HaDibrot, we're talking about kidnapping a human being.
Yeah.
The lo tignov of possessions is in Parashat Kedoshim. Here is that if you see the Targum in Kedoshim and you compare it to the Targum here, I assume, of course I didn't see, I assume it's the same. Look at page now 164. Laban is talking to Yaakov, ואתה הלוך הלכת כי לכסוף נחשפת, למה גנבת את אלוהיו?
No, it's ganav.
See, exactly, because it's possession. Listen carefully.
What?
Yaakov is cursing. פסוק ל"ב, אם אשר תמצא את אלוהיך לא יחיה. If you find your idol by anyone in my family, לא יחיה. Look at the Rashi there.
Is Yaakov talking?
Yeah.
Yaakov is cursing. Says Rashi, look at the Rashi on the left column, לא יחיה, ומאותה כללה, מתה רחל בדרך. Which means Rashi is consistent. Since what she did was justified according to Rashi. Why? Because she is removing an obstacle from her father, yes? This is, you cannot say that she died because she stole it. But she says she died because of the Kelala. Now the question is, even if I have the right to steal drugs from someone,
Who is taking it? Take it.
even if I have the right to do it, I'm a Jew and I'm taking it from a teenager. Why? Because of Arvut. We love the flag of Arvut when it comes to Kiddush. The reason I'm allowed, for the same reason I'm obligated to make Kiddush for him if he cannot, and I can make La'aniach Tefillin for him even if I did not put him, I am obligated to remove obstacles for him. Does it apply by a Gentile also or not? If you take this Rashi, she is doing it to save her father, you have a Kiddush here. But if I see theoretically a Noah about to eat, or if he has Avodah Zarah,
Obstacle in his way.
it's assuming that Torah, I'm allowed to remove it.
But we have a whole bar like a fay, isn't it like a fay bed also? Like we have, you can't
It's
park your
very,
animal.
very,
You can't park your animals.
I get it. If I serve him,
So you're saying you're not gonna go as far as.
I'm
Keneva?
talking the opposite now. I'm getting the opposite. Am I allowed to steal from a Gentile that is a Buddhist, and every morning I see him bowing down to Buddha? I'm going to steal it, destroy it, throw it to the. If you learn like this, it comes out that Arvut applies even by many are wondering.
That's real Arvut.
What?
It's a father, real Arvut.
It's
Okay.
a father, it's not a goy. A goy, we learned it Avodah Zarah. I don't know if I can do that. The person has to be a believer or another goy you taught us, and then we went into a katan breaking the Buddha. I forgot, we did an Avodah Zarah.
Shulchan Aruch says only if a Gentile breaks
Right,
the idol, then you could benefit. Okay. Let's say you bought, but it says,
This is different, this is a father. This is a
look
father.
now,
But the fact that she didn't break it, doesn't it show that she was attached to it even after being married to him, to
She did not break it.
Yaakov for 7 years? It looks like she was attached to him, to the idol.
this was not an idol from clay or from this. If you read the Radak and the Shmuel, it's not nothing you can break. Maybe bury. We have to see later why she didn't bury it right away. I remember the
How long did she keep it?
they're underrun.
Yeah,
And if she makes any fire, everyone
He
can know
knows.
right away that she is the only one that knows where it is, yes? She cannot
It's in her
believe-
brain,
she's
so
the
what's
mother
the
of the
song?
house, this is Rachel. Look now, Shulchan Aruch, Siman Reish Nun Vav. We're going to see 3 cases in Shulchan Aruch. I don't think we'll finish it today, but it's a fascinating topic. The general topic that we are going to discuss is, am I permitted to do an Aveirah, a smaller Aveirah, to save another man from doing a bigger Aveirah?
Another Jew.
The Shulchan Aruch talks about it in 3 places. Reish Nun Dalet. So Reish Nun Dalet. It said Reish Nun Vav, Reish Nun Dalet. So
Could Eli
what?
possible? Is Eli there to change it? Because we're not getting the
Oh, okay.
possible, or he's not there. I don't know if Eli's there.
I mean, you're coming in also not so clear. Okay, Eli is there. Open Siman Reish Nun Dalet.
Joseph. Grandfather of Sophie Leah.
Oh, there. Look and see if Reish Nun Dalet, Samson
Eli.
Vav. Reish Nun Dalet. See Vav.
Oh, it's connected to your iPhone. Yeah, what's connected to your iPhone?
It's 2 minutes, it's right away.
Let's just try right now. For a second. You there? Larry, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we have a granddaughter getting married tonight. I don't know if you know, she'll be 60, תבוא מחר. ט"ו במצוות בלי עין הרע שימשיך בו. Listen carefully to the case. A man, Shabbat came in, he takes a fresh pizza, a fresh dough, and he puts it in the oven. If you keep it there, Isur min haTorah beIsur Sekila.
It's not edible when you put it in, Rabbi? It doesn't matter.
It's a dough, it's a dough. It's definitely Isur Sekila. This is the Averah of baking on Shabbat. Look at it.
They were gonna take it out on Shabbat. isn't it?
חכה. No, taking it out after it baked, it's so min haTorah.
Put it in before Shabbat?
No.
Oh,
Puts it on Shabbat.
But it didn't bake yet. So the question is, you
Trying to get the case.
Oh, he didn't bake yet, so did it take it out, so he doesn't make Isur.
Right.
Says
Put it on Shabbat, and it's not a full edible item, and he takes it out on Shabbat. Wait for
No,
it.
no, no, no.
No,
He
put
puts
it in.
pizza on Shabbat.
Listen.
Can we let the rabbi tell us what's happening?
Okay, you read the text.
Can we let the rabbi tell us what's
I took
happening?
it out for you. I took it out.
Hold the phone. Let's let the rabbi tell us what's happening, please.
It's after sunset, Rabbeinu Tam, not Rabbeinu Tam. You put on Shabbat, unbaked, whatever you want, then it's Asur min haTorah if you keep it there for an hour and a half. Now the question is the person that put it in permitted to pull it out?
Himself.
Yes, because pulling out anything from the oven while it's baking is Asur. But here, if I keep it longer, it will be Asur, Isur Sekila. Look at the Shulchan Aruch, don't ask anything, just read the Shulchan Aruch. ואם נתנו בשבת, אפילו במזיד, the fellow that put it in knowingly and willingly, מותר לו, lo, circle the word lo, he, the one that put it in, is permitted to take it out before it's completely baked, כדי שלא יבוא לידי איסור סקילה. If you learn Masechet Shabbat with Rabbi, remember Daf Dalet, yeah? So
What's the Isur? There's no Isur.
okay, it's Isur D'Rabbanan. Look now in the Mishnah Berurah Mem. You see in the Mishnah Berurah Mem, לא, רוצה לומר דווקא הוא בעצמו, he, אבל האחרים, another fellow, אסורים לרדות בשבילו. Why? כיוון שהדביק במזיד ובין בשוגג, yes? Why is it? כי לא אומרים לבן אדם, we're not telling A, commit a crime to save another fellow from the crime, yes? אפילו, you see what he says? כיוון שהדביק במזיד או בשוגג, אפילו מי שהדביק אינו פה, here is the rule, אין אומרים לו לאדם עשה חטא קל, כדי שלא יבוא חברך על ידי איסור חמור. I'm not, see, my job is to help you put the tefillin, to make it douche, or to remove an item that is asur on you. But if I have to do an averah of stealing, I'm stealing. Anyway you look at it, yes? See, Rashi is hinting perhaps it's not stealing. But here is a Gemara, and we'll have 10 cases in halacha. Ein omrim lo, we're not telling A, commit a crime to save him from a bigger crime, yes?
Why do you say Omrim Lo?
No, ein omrim lo means that if the halacha,
I want to do it without
no,
you
no,
telling me.
בית דין, לא, זה ודאי, הכוונה, אם הוא לא רוצה, יגידו, בית דין יגידו לו,
Oh,
save
but
it.
I could do it on with
No, if
law.
בית דין
So-
cannot tell you, you are not
And
permitted.
if he did Bishogeg, would you
Yeah.
tell
Okay,
him
next
still?
slide,
No, he
next
says,
next
"Make
slide,
this-
next
Well,
next slide, next slide.
let's see, wait.
Then he says like this, כיוון he says further, ואפילו מי שהדביק את הפת, אוקיי, שאין אומרים לאדם עשה חטא קל, כדי שלא יבוא חברך.
Against what?
כיוון שחברו פשע, במה שהדביק. Then he continues, וכל זה לעניין אפייה. Okay, fine, then he brings, so this is, remember, this is a rule that the Shulchan Aruch clearly says, אסור. So is Rachel permitted to commit his to not ignore,
Oh.
Is
she
Rachel
do that,
permitted
prevent her
to
father
steal?
from doing?
which is doing an averah,
Oh.
to save her father from doing a much bigger averah. This is the
Only on
question.
oven.
What?
Only on oven.
No. They just put,
Yeah,
they
he
just
says-
put
he
the oven
says-
as a case.
He
They
says
put
be
it as a,
sure. He says be sure you take it off.
but he only put that as a case, as one, as a case instead of doing
We'll see if
something
it's
else.
analogous or not, we don't know.
By bread, when the bread, they used to
Put
put the bread, this is אסור. אם זה לא ככה, אז אין בזה איסור כמו שאתה אמרת.
There's no דרבנן.
אין לו דרבנן, לכן הוא מדבר.
Only on tanuri bread.
תנורים, take it out. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Now, here's another question.
Only on
But
bread.
listen carefully. Listen carefully. You have a Jewish neighbor who is definitely not religious, which means he didn't sell his chametz on Pesach. He didn't sell his chametz on Pesach. And chametz, what?
Could you sell it for him? Meaning you know he's not gonna.
No. If I can sell it from you, I would sell your house to him also. No, I'm saying.
I
if
know,
it's
I
a- The
understand.
answer is if you're not the owner, you cannot sell. Now, if I steal from him the whiskey on Pesach, am I a thief? I stole from him an item that has zero value. In Jewish law,
Oh, on
is
Pesach.
soreh anav.
So I thought you were gonna say you stole for 4 Pesach.
לא
to
אחרי
save
פסח,
it-
לא
to save
אחרי
it from
פסח,
עבירה.
בפסח.
Oh.
On Pesach is already Yisur Hana.
אז אני שואל האם נקרא שגנבתי או לא. I'm
Yeah.
asking, did I steal
Oh, it's
from
worth-
you?
Because it's worthless.
Worthless.
Why did you sell it? Why did you steal it?
Okay, of course אני מנוול.
You have-
I'm not talking about-
Yeah.
I'm not talking about me. I'm a sophisticated cook. But
He wants to drink it. He wants to get Hana from it.
no. So לא משנה what he wants. The question is there ownership on an item of Asur Ba'ana? So some are saying,
Yeah.
what she is doing it,
No
of course she's
value anyway.
removing it
No
from
ownership. He
it.
wants his
It's an
ownership.
ownership.
It's Asur Hana. It's
Oh.
like dust. It's nothing.
So this is what some are trying to say. What Rachel is doing. Normally, I'm not permitted to commit an averah to say
Oh,
it
idols
was a
are
big
Asur
averah.
Hana.
Okay, so
Idols are Asur Hana, right?
נכון, so some אחרונים, this is באמת a good answer to the question, but some אחרונים are saying it's אסור בהנאה to Sammy and me because we are Jewish. But for the owner, the Isur is to bow, to worship. And Isur הנאה לגוי to sell his item.
So you can own it.
So then this is not an answer, you hear? Again, if I steal the bottle of whiskey from my neighbor, legally for the duration of 7 days, it's worthless. It means it doesn't belong to anyone. But by an idol, if you steal the idol from a Jew, then you can say it's asur ba'anai.
Yeah.
She steals it from a goy. Lavan has the right to sell it to whoever he wants.
Yeah, and doesn't
So
that-
this is not an excuse for Rachel.
I
We're
have a
moving.
question.
Yeah, well, what?
If you're telling me that the value, the item is useless on Pesach,
Worthless.
worthless, so then how is the person hayav by having it in his house?
Oh, the man is a very good, באמת. Rarely we have a question of the Gemara straight. Your question is in the Gemara in that. He's asking a big question. Why, if you did not sell your chametz, you didn't remove it, why are you over Avera? It's worthless. So the Gemara in Pesachim, the Vav on the bottom says, Shnei dvarim einam b'rshutto shel adam. It's not yours, but the Torah says if you did nothing, this is the Avera. והעשאה הכתוב כאילו הם ברשותו. זאת אומרת, שני דברים, one of them is חמץ בפסח, the other one, לא, אני אומר, בפסח, בפסח אסור באדם מן התורה. הוא שואל שאלה יפה מאוד, why am I עובר, לא יראה ולא ימצא, if it's worthless.
No, that's a catch from the
No, but the Gemara deals with the question, David. The Gemara says since you didn't do anything, because otherwise, David, the question is, if I announce that I'm making it Hefker, if it's Hefker, I understand, but if Hefker means I'm making a statement, I didn't do anything. Answer is it's not yours anyway. But by saying it, you are affirming, yes. Okay, so remember, this is one halacha. Now look to an halacha.
The idol has some monetary value because it's metal, gold. Gold, you do.
No, but this gold is asur b'ana'ah.
I said, what I'm
This-
saying is you're stealing it. It has scrap value.
No,
This is
the point.
It has no monetary value whatsoever.
So running for a Gentile, running for a Gentile,
Melted, the
this
batel,
is-
and then he
it's
melted.
permitted.
it,
They
and
stole
it has a
value.
it's
He's allowed to
permitted, but
sell.
for me as a Jew,
He can sell.
Stealing it from
Laban
you.
is not
Yeah.
Jewish.
Can't do his or goy.
So remember,
the goy
here in
himself can do it.
Siman,
The goy himself can melt it and sell it.
correct,
Yeah, he can
this
do it.
is why
It has
many
value.
people say that this answer is not a good
That's why it's
answer.
not good for
For
us.
Rachel, because Laban is allowed to sell it, Laban can do whatever he wants.
You can scrap it. You can do
But
it all.
remember, what we saw here is that the man who plays the unbaked dough is permitted to do it, but I cannot if he did it b'mesig. Please b'mesig.
We did it special gag. He's.
Machlok, Eli
he said-
pointed
yeah,
out.
yeah, that's it.
Go now to Siman Shin Vav. Siman. The case that we're going to see now is a case that the Rashba. It happened in the time of the Rashba, and the Rashba was asked on the case. Not Shin Vav, Shin Bet. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
Asur l'skor chazanim.
Yeah, okay, this is very famous.
Yes, we should.
We spent classes before on the difference on the other Averat she Avera Bicha, the tzash that she does to Lavan when she seals it.
That's another story.
That's a whole other.
No, what Gila is referring to is the Zohar. The Zohar says that the reason why Rachel died is because she caused pain to her father. He had to run from tent to tent. So, and this, everyone is asking, why is it different than Abraham? Abraham also broke the idols of his father. Why is the Zohar telling us that Rachel caused? So the Rabbi Schwab gives an interesting difference. Abraham didn't hide. Abraham says, I am breaking it open. I don't believe in it, you cannot have it. She, I don't know who's
She didn't destroy.
No, but she's
It
causing,
was
if she
mystery
comes to her
about it,
father,
mystery.
if she comes, I stole it
Yes.
and I buried it, as Joseph
I
suggested.
don't know how happy Terach was.
What?
That's
No,
what
it's
happened.
definitely, no, it says in the Midrash, he went to Nimrod, he told Nimrod that I wanted to punish him. Of course he was unhappy. No, but
But
at
the
least,
uncertainty.
but at least it's an argument. Of Of course, I believe in this, you don't believe in it, I'm believing it. But here, she's making believe, I don't know where it is. And because you're causing your father to run from this tent to that, to go to each one, ככה אומר רבי שבח, the answer is very good.
Yeah.
Okay, we are running out of time, but I'll tell you the case because tomorrow's case is, please listen good. The case is, a man finds out, this is Shulchan Aruch from Tshuvot HaRashba, a man finds out on Shabbat that his daughter was kidnapped by missionaries. Shulchan Aruch says it, and they're taking her to convert her. Is he permitted on Shabbat to desecrate Shabbat b'Isur Deoraita, to save her or not? Remember, this is not pikuach nefesh. Avodah zara. No,
there's no harm to her life.
מי שנודע לו, this is the language, מי שנודע לו בשבת, that his daughter was kidnapped by, אני אומר המילה missionaries, but שולחן ערוך זה לעבודה זרה,
But they're not gonna kill
שולחן
her.
ערוך says you can do איסורים דאורייתא to save them. He just comes the Rashba and he says, we just learned, and forget now our heart, my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm not obligated to desecrate Shabbat, to save another person from another. Bet Yosef has 12 lines on this question. Here Shulchan Aruch is telling me.
Why did they kidnap her? To make her a
No,
slave?
clear. To convert it, to
Become.
on the Avodah Zarah, for
Not to
sure.
hurt her.
No, not to kill
Not to
either,
kill.
not to kill. And Shulchan Aruch says mutar, but the Rashba has a problem. Here we learn in Reish Vav that I'm not allowed to desecrate to save you. And here, yes, tomorrow we'll see 3 answers, and then we'll see a third halakha, then we'll go back to Rachel.
Children that'll be goyim.
This is one of the halachim.
Not doing that on our own will. also.
Semi b'shah tova musachat, Semi should always go to Smachot.
Those I found that very interesting, the whole putting in the oven. First of all, when did they warn him? If he could maybe save his life, let's say he had a fire warning, now he's gonna be chayav sekila, and they're gonna kill him. Beis Din's gonna kill him, and you still
No one mentions sekila. Normally they talk over there about chata.
What do you mean, Chatav? I thought the whole thing was.
We'll see tomorrow. We'll come back to it.